Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cynthia Foster, producer and director, together with Victoria Beale and Allison Glubish. SCA Fine Arts is honored and proud to present Annie, an inspiring story of an orphan girl from the streets of New York who overcomes some of life's most difficult obstacles. We want to thank our sponsors and our team of 60-plus talented cast and tech members, dedicated teachers, parents, and volunteers, as well as local community artists. Thousands of hours of hard work and creativity have gone into this production. We are so blessed for the community God has given us. We would love for you to join us on Facebook at SC Fine Arts to stay updated with photos and upcoming shows. During tonight's performance, there will be a 20-minute intermission where you can enjoy a variety of snacks, displays, and entertainment. In closing, please, no flash photography and turn off your cell phones. Ladies and gentlemen, SCA Fine Arts is proud to present Annie. Enjoy the show.
Shut up.
Can anybody get any sleep around here?
Mama, Mommy.
I said shut your trap, Molly.
Ah, stop shoving the poor kid. She ain't done nothing to ya.
She's keeping me awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
Him not.
Too.
Ow! And you looking for a knuckle sandwich?
You think you're Jack Dempsey.
do ya?
Oh my goodness, they're fighting and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness.
Guys, cut it out off of me.
Hey, pipe down, all of ya. Go back to sleep.
Mommy.
It's okay, Molly. Annie's here.
With my mama, Annie. We're riding on the ferry boat, and she was holding me up to see all the big ships. And then she was walking away, waving, and I couldn't find her no more. Any place.
Blow. It was just a bad dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to bed. It's after 3 a.m.
Annie, read me your note.
My note again?
Please.
Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We'll be back to get her soon.
We have left half a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you'll know she's our baby.
All right. Do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream we're having a mother and father here. Where you got 'em?
I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be streaming his time. Maybe in a house, all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young. Betcha they're smart. Bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Betcha they're good. Why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now this time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby. Good night, Molly. Good night, Kate. Good night, July. Good night, Duffy. Good night, Tessie. Betcha he reads, betcha she sews, betcha she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're strict, as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
Now what?
Annie, what are you doing? Running away.
Oh my goodness.
My folks they never come in for me. I gotta go find them.
Annie, you crazy. Miss Hannigan will catch you.
And lock you in the cellar again.
I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Okay, going now. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Annie.
So long, dumbbell. And good luck.
Aha! I caught you. I hear you, Brett. I always hear you. Get up. Get up. There. Now, what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying that they loved me and they was coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. They must have got stuck in traffic. You down there, get up. Get up. I said get up. Put them things away. It's medicine.
You must be very sick.
Boo! Ah! Now, for this one's shenanigans, you'll scrub this floor and strip them beds for the laundry man.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know. And you'll get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
Static treated.
We get tricked.
Static kisses.
We get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak up, so it's a hard knock road we have.
Cotton blankets.
Instead of wool,
Empty bellies.
instead of gold, it's a hard knock life.
Don't it feel like the wind is always howling?
Don't it seem like there's never any light?
What's the day? Don't you want to throw the towel in?
It's easier to put up a fight.
No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one drives when your eyes get red and weepy.
From the crying you to think this place is sick. Oh, empty belly life, rotten smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life.
Santa Claus we never see.
Santa Claus, what's that?
Who's he? No one cares for you. A smidge when you're in bondage. It's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this dump shines like a top of the Chrysler building. Yank the whisker drummer chin. Jab her with the safety pin. Make her pick a Mickey pin. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get to work. Get to work. I said get to work. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you. A smidge when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Love you, Miss Hannigan.
Love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you. What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out of there. Get her out.
Come on, get out.
You. Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast.
Hot mush?
No, you don't get hot mush this morning. You get cold mush.
Junk.
And after your mush, you'll go to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses you'll finish today if you have to work straight through to midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now line up.
Laundry, laundryman.
Move it.
Good morning, Bundles.
Hiya, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not.
Morning, bundles.
Oh. Yeah, Aggie. Running a bit late. See you next month.
Oh, come here, you big handsome brute. Don't you want to know what I'm getting you for Valentine's Day?
What?
Egg Foo Young in Chinatown for 2. On me.
Egg Foo Young. For Valentine's.
All you can eat. So, what are you getting me?
What did I get you last year?
Nothing.
Good. You're getting it again.
Ah, get out of here with that laundry.
So long, Aggie.
Yeah, so long.
See you, kids.
Bye, Bundles!
You call this place clean, Annie? Annie? Annie, where is that Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She's in the laundry with Mr. Bundles.
Bundles! Police! Police!
No more hard knock life for Annie. Lucky kid, she's out. They're free.
Rent free in NYC.
Bet she finds her folks like that. Mom and dad right off the bat. Lucky duck, she got away.
But we're gonna have to pay.
Gotta get our faces slapped. Gotta get our knuckles wrapped. It's a hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
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 It's a hard knock life.
Apples. Apple for sale. 2 for a dime. Apples. 2 for a nickel.
Nab this mutt back from the alley. $50.
Good. There's supposed to be a bunch of them running wild on 14th Street. Come on.
Apples, anyone? 2 for a penny? Sorry, kid.
Aw, here's one they didn't get. Come here, boy. Come here. Aw, they're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too, but I ain't gonna let them get you or me. Things will get better, 'cause you're such a good boy. If not today, well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just dig on my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll love ya tomorrow. You're always a day away.
Little girl,
Yes, officer?
that dog there. Ain't I seen him run around the neighborhood? Ain't he a stray?
Oh, no, officer. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? So what's his name?
His name? Sandy. That's right. Sandy. Because of his nice sandy color.
Sandy Color. Okay, so let's see him answer to his name.
Answer? You mean when I call him?
Yes, when you call him.
Well, you see, officer, I just got him and
Call
sometimes
him.
Okay. Sandy. Here, boy. Sandy. Sandy, come. Oh, good Sandy. Good boy.
Well, maybe he is your dog, but the next time you take him out, I want to see him on a leash and with a license, and they take him to the pound and they put him to sleep. You understand?
Yes, officer. On a leash and with a license.
Now get along with you before you catch a death of a cold in this weather.
I don't mind the weather. Oh, good, Sandy. Here, Sandy. Good boy. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick on my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. Tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow. You're only a day.
Wood for the penthouse.
Hey, Eddie, give me a hand.
Sure thing, beautiful.
Cops! Cops! Eddie! Eddie!
Evening, officer.
Ah, leave us alone, you lousy.
Hey, Sophie, this junk ready yet?
Patience, patience.
Make way for John D. Rockefeller. How'd it go today, Al? Aw, 7 million people in the city, and you can't sell one lousy apple.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Did anybody here leave a red-headed kid at an orphanage 11 years ago?
Ladies
Oh.
and gents, dinner is served. Finally. Hey, kid. You hungry?
Nah,
Okay.
but my dog is.
Here, kid. Eat your fill.
Thanks, lady.
Hey, kid, what are you doing out alone this time of night?
I'm looking for my parents. They're lost.
Lost? How long you been looking for him?
11 years.
Now that's lost.
Hey, kid. It's time to give up.
No, I'm gonna find him.
Hey, there's something I haven't heard since 1928. What? Optimism.
Optimism? What do we gotta be optimistic about? Life's a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have a dream
Traffic rattling overhead all night.
to wake you up from your nightmare.
Empty pockets.
At least you got pockets.
Freezing fingers.
Lucky you got them empty pockets.
Newspapers for blankets.
Oh, you can read in bed.
Kid, you should have been a politician.
Yeah, you should have run against Roosevelt. Hey, listen to this. Former President Herbert Hoover said today in an interview, though I was in no way personally responsible for the 1929 stock market crash, I have the deepest sympathy for the millions who are now ragged, hungry, and homeless.
Ragged. Hungry.
Homeless. Today we're living in a shanty. Today we're scrounging for a meal. Today I'm stealing coal for fires. Who knew I could steal?
I used to winter in the tropics.
I spent my summers at the shore. I used to throw away the papers. She don't anymore. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. You made us what you are today. Prosperity was round the corner. A cozy cottage built for two.
Yeah, evening. All right, move along. All you bums out of here.
They're not bums.
We're tearing down this junk pile. Now!
Hey, Sandy! Sandy!
All right, that's all the fresh air you get for the month.
You go right here.
Miss Hannigan!
What?
You know your favorite shiny satin souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah?
Molly threw up on it!
What do you got there? What have you got there, Kate?
A dead mouse! What?
Get out! Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has bit. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little teeth, little cheeks, everything around me is little. If I wring little necks, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping in. Oh, I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little bloomer. I'd have cracked years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to Pepper, pick up your kid.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove, that because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, merciful God, I hope so.
For sure, lady.
Yeah,
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan, is it?
yeah.
I'm Lieutenant Ward, 17th Precinct. We found your runaway. You.
Oh, Annie! Oh, my little girl. Thank you so much, officer.
Found her in one of them Hoovervilles down by the docks. Had a mangy mutt with her, but he got away.
Poor pumpkin, out in the freezing cold in just that thin sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Children, guess what?
What?
There's hot cocoa and ginger snaps for you in the recreation room.
What recreation room?
Shoo. Not you. Thank you so much, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you. Don't let me ever hear that you ran away again. From this nice lady.
She's not rude.
Good afternoon.
You. Now I'm gonna have your head. The next time you walk out that door, it'll be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back? Huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! Oh, it's the one thing I always taught you. Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
For what you've done, I could get fired. Have the Board of Orphans sticking their nose in here. Well, you'll pay for it, I promise. Stay.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan?
Yeah,
Oh, good. I'm Grace Farrell.
so?
And, the New York City Board of Orphans suggested that...
Wait a minute, hold it. I can explain everything. It wasn't me. It was Annie, you see, who got in the bundle's laundry
Miss
bag, and I
Hannigan,
know I
I-
should have called Mr. Donatelli and some of the cops. but
Miss Hannigan, I'm sorry, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. I get it, sister. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need no beauty products. You can just peddle yourself on out of here.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I am private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks? The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks.
Love the hat. I read in Winchell's column that Oliver Warbucks is the world's richest unmarried man.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Mr. Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend several weeks at his home.
An orphan?
Yes, an orphan.
You sure you wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. It's a joke. What sort of orphan did you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi. Capital M-I-S-S-I-P-I. Mississippi.
And cheerful.
You shut up. And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11. A redhead. No, I'm afraid we don't have any kids like that around here.
Well, what about this child right here?
Annie? Oh, no. You wouldn't want Annie. She's a drunk and a liar. A drunk and a liar.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here, Annie. How would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to. I would really love to.
Hold it. Look, now you can have any orphan in the orphanage. This one speaks Chinese,
Ni hao.
but not Annie.
Why?
I just told you.
I assume, Miss Hannigan, that this has something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans and sign it.
I'll sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
It's Annie you get.
So, if you'll get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat? She don't got no coat.
All right. Then we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy.
We'll go to Bergdorf's and get you a warm winter coat.
Hey, kids. I'm getting a coat. She's getting a coat.
Life's not fair. Shut up.
Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Bye, kids. I'll write to ya. Bye, Annie. See ya.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good afternoon. Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of
Everyone? Miss? Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, miss. His plane from Chicago landed at 3:30, so we're expecting him any minute.
Whoa. Do you guys really live here? Or is this a train station?
We really live here.
Oh, boy.
Mrs. Greer.
Yes, miss?
Has the carpet been put down in the dining room?
Yes, miss.
And has the Steinway been tuned?
Yes, miss.
Everything is in order, miss. Mrs. Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner.
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes.
And?
Baked Alaska.
Fine.
It will be wonderful to see Mr. Warbucks again.
Yes. 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes, miss.
Now would you all come here for a moment, please?
Quickly, everyone. Everyone, quickly.
Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for the next 2 weeks.
Miss?
Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
All right, back to work. May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Oh, gee, Miss Farrell. I just really like my new coat.
I'm glad, dear. Now, Annie, what do you want to do first?
The floors, I think. And then I'll scrub the windows.
You won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't?
No, of course not. You're our guest. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Now, Cecile will pick out all your clothes. Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Weir.
The bubbles, no. The soap, I think.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
The silk, no. The satin sheets, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house? Oh, boy!
The tennis court is in the rear.
I've never even picked up a racket.
Have an instructor here at noon. Oh, and get that Don Budge fellow if he's available.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it all.
Been away 6 weeks. Where is everybody? Hello?
Sir? Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Welcome home, Mr. Wilbur. It's good to be home.
How was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. Took 17 hours, and we only had to land 8 times. Now, first things first. Has the painting arrived from Paris?
Yes, sir. They're just about to hang it now, sir.
Ah, yes. No, I don't think so. Grace? Messages.
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt, he wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll just get back from Toronto. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent. What did Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute. I guess I could learn to live with this thing. Hang it someplace.
Sir? Mr. Warbucks, I'd like you to meet the
Oh,
orphan.
and Mrs. Pugh.
New England clam chowder,
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes,
Wonderful.
and baked.
I won't be having dinner tonight. I've got hours of paperwork to get through.
Wonderful.
And Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good to see you all again.
Sir?
Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
Grace, if you'll take your notebook out and we'll be able to... who is that?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks, the orphan who will be with us for the next 2 weeks.
The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Oh, well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your name, child?
Oh, I'm just Annie, sir. I don't have any last name that I know of.
So you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. I'm sorry that I'm not a boy.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth?
Oh boy, sure. Who's Babe Ruth?
Well, Annie, I couldn't be happier that you'll be staying with us. Grace, we'll start the figures on the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
Well, it's her first night here, sir.
It is? Oh. Well, Annie, your first night here. I guess we ought to do something special for you. Have a seat. Can't see Babe. Can't go to the bar.
A movie.
Would you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, sure, Mr. Warbucks, I'd love to. I mean, I've never been to one, but I've heard a lot about them.
Never been to a movie?
No, sir.
Well then, we've got to get on that right away. And nothing but the best for you, Annie. Let me see. You'll go to the Roxy, then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's, and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Leaping lizards.
Grace, forget about dictation. We'll do it first thing in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Ah, gee.
What's the matter, Annie?
Nothing, sir. It's just... Ah, gee.
No, what is it? You don't go to the Roxy?
Well, I'd love to go to the movies, but I thought you were going to take me.
Me? Oh no. I'm afraid that'll be far too busy tonight.
Ah, gee.
You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, making an inspection tour of my factories. What's left of my factories with this depression. And when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation...
That's
has...
okay, sir. I understand.
Good.
Excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch calling.
Hello, Barney. Yes, got an hour ago. No, Detroit and Chicago. Barney, I didn't like I saw it there. Factory shut down, my factory shut down. You're down. You're darn tootin'. But I'm not making money, nobody is. And your pal Roosevelt, he's got to come up with a new plan, a new approach, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being too. Good. Why don't you come over here tonight? Yes. Barney? Make it tomorrow. Tonight I got a date to go to the movies. With a 10-year-old girl.
11.
I was mistaken. She's 11. Bye, Barney. Drake?
Yes, sir?
Coates?
Yes, sir.
Grace? You'll come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
Will you be wanting the Bentley, sir, or the Duesenberg?
The Duesenberg.
Excellent choice, sir.
No, wait. This child's been cooped up in an orphanage for far too long. No, Duesenberg. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, smell that? Marvelous. Fifth Avenue bus fees. There's no air like the air in New York City. You don't realize how much you miss it until you've been away from it for a while. Like the man says, after New York, everywhere else is Bridgeport. NYC, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, I go years without you. Then I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in language far from here. Enough of Frankfurters answering back. Oh, brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I'm sold again on NYC. Why slow down? Next to the rock. Compared to you. Oh, NYC. You make them a postcard. You crown yourself the champ. Amen for NYC.
The shimmer of Times Square.
To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things.
NYC, the whole world is coming. By bus, by train, you can't explain.
NYC, just got here this morning. 3 bucks, too big.
height in NYC.
And now CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter, Faye, is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago.
Carl?
But no sooner had Carl left town than Dr. Andrew decided to visit. Seeing the house, he saw Faye on the phone.
Oh, yeah, Farrell. Only 1 week. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
Oh, no, on the contrary. Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie, and Annie is having the time of her life.
How nice.
Yes, she and Mr. Warbucks are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together, to the Roxy, to the Stock Exchange. Oh, and guess where they had lunch yesterday?
The Waldorf.
The Automat.
The Automat?
And she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never.
Never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but, this has to be signed and
That's fine.
sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that, guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her!
How nice. Oh, wonderful. Now let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is gonna be Warbucks' kid? The daughter of a millionaire?
Oh, no, 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 no. The daughter of a billionaire.
A billionaire?
Oh, and Mr. Warbucks asked me to drop by in person to tell you that Annie won't be coming back here. Ever.
Ever? My, would you excuse me for a moment, please? Got any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat, didn't I?
Yeah, you told me about the coat. Get out of here. Get out.
Well then. Good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day.
Oops. Pardon me, Blondie. Hiya, sis. Long time no see.
Rooster, it never rains but it pours. They finally let you out at Sing Sing?
Yeah, I got 6 months off early for good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it this time?
Some old geezer from Yonkers. Said I swindled him of $1,100.
Oh, yeah. And why'd he say that?
Well,
Wow, because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
oh, Lil.
What? It's true.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a very good friend of mine. From
Jersey City.
Jersey City. Miss Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love her, sis?
Yeah, I'm nuts about her. Rooster, do me a favor.
Anything.
Get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Come on, sis.
Can it? Looking for another handout, huh?
Nah, I got $8 coming in the mail Thursday. We just need $10 to tie us over.
Not even a nickel for the subway, Rooster.
A $5 eggy.
I gotta laugh. You with all your big talk gonna be living in clover.
Well, this ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Oh yeah? I'm on the city. Steady salary, free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Eggie, how'd the Duhannigan kids ever end up like this? On the skids. I remember the way our sainted mother was sitting from us a lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by swinging from the roof.
No, you stack the aces.
You load the die. Mother dear, only know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice? Easy street, Eggie, who's the blondie I bumped into on the way in? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire.
No, the billionaire, you dumb hoe, Tell. She works for him up at his mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? Well, he don't live on Fifth Avenue.
You don't? Where does he live?
Eggie, what the dame want?
Brought me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans from here. Oh, I hate that kid. Is getting adopted by Warbucks. She's gonna have everything. That rotten kid is gonna have everything.
Crummy orphan, living in the lap of luxury. It ain't fair.
Nah, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4. Well, she gets Warbucks.
That little brat.
It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fast.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady,
to get more bucks
instead of less. Maybe we fixed the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Oh, tell her.
Give you one guess.
Easy street. Easy street.
It's
The key, yes, sorry, yes, sorry, yes, sorry.
Yes, yes, yes. Mr. President, I'll grant you that Barney and Baruch are not exactly standing on breadlines yet. No, I'm not asking for your help. I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But Mr. President, I'm telling you, you gotta do something, and do it fast. All right. Why don't we talk about it on Friday, at the White House. Goodbye, Mr. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and have you and Mrs. Roosevelt over here this Saturday for supper? Good. I'm delighted. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I knew he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. It arrived this morning, sir.
Ah, good. I'm going to give this to her, then tell her that I want to adopt her. Where is Annie, anyways?
She's upstairs in her room, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her.
Good.
You don't have to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
You're right. She is. I'm not nervous. Get her down here.
Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake.
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm fine as well. Just fine. Annie, the time has come for us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
No. Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
Have a seat. Annie, I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both my parents died before I was 10, and I made a promise to myself. Someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I'd made my first million. Then, in 10 years, I turned that into 100 million. Boy, in those days, that was a lot of money. But I'll be honest with you, Annie. I was ruthless to those I had to climb over to get to the top. Because I've always believed one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people even on the way up if you're not coming back down again. But I lately realized something. No matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you've got, if you got no one to share your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be poor and broke and back in Hell's Kitchen. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of?
Maybe not.
Well, I was in Tiffany's the other day, and I picked this up for you.
For me? Gosh, thanks, Mr. Warbucks.
I had it engraved. I saw that old Brooklyn one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get her a nice new locket.
Gee. Thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
I'll just take this old one off and...
No, please don't make me take my locket off. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket. My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. There was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know being here with you and all, I'm real lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I've wanted more than anything else in my entire life is to find my mother and father and be like all the other kids with folks of my own.
I'll find them for you, Annie. I'll find your parents for you.
It's going to be all right.
I'll fix her brandy.
Miss Annie, you see, if anyone can find your parents, Mr. Warbucks is your man.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father if he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The president himself.
If he should need the FBI, then he will have the FBI.
With all the favors that he's done, J. Edgar Hoover owes him one. And then the midnight oil gets burned, till not a stone is left unturned. He will search everywhere, and he'll find them, I swear. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long. Where other men would call it descendants of fear, he'll use his fortune and his wits. So never fear, across the sea, and he's truly guaranteed that you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
J. Edgar, Warbucks. I want 50 arrest G-Man. A day, a week, months, or however long it takes. Put him on vacation, I'll pay for it. I'll pay all costs. Fine. When can I have him? No, tomorrow. Oh, and Jay, I want Elliot Ness. We'll just take him off the Capone case. Annie, may I have your locket?
But Mr. Warbucks, I just told
I
you that.
understand. But it will be your best clue. We'll have the FBI trace where it's bought, and then find out who bought it.
Oh, well, maybe the FBI should have my note, too.
You watch out. You may be meeting your mother and father in a couple of days.
Really?
Really?
Oh, boy. I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What's a thing to occur? Finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks says that I'm gonna be meeting my mother and father within a couple of days. So maybe now this time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby,
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie. On America's favorite radio program, The Occident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softy, Bert Healy. A moment of tears. Say something.
Oh, thank you, Bert Healy.
But still, remember, folks.
Smile, darn ya, smile.
That's right, Wacky. Smile, darn ya, smile. Say, Wacky, who's that who just walked into our WEAF studio?
Why, it's none other than the wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks.
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell all the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes. Good evening, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy. I'm now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they're Annie's parents.
Leaping lizards.
Leaping lizards indeed, Annie. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF New York, or directly to him at
my home, Bert Healy. At my home. 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Occident toothpaste, with Miracle L64 to fight bad breath, for letting me appear here this evening. Wait! Did I just do a commercial? Grace, I have never endorsed a single product in my life.
Oliver
This is the most humiliating moment of my life.
Thanks for dropping by, Oliver Warbucks. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Hey, Mr. Healy, isn't it time once again for the lovely Boylan sisters?
Ah, it most certainly is, Wacky. Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Occident.
O-X-Y-D-E-N-T
The toothpaste of the star.
to make your smile Hollywood bright.
So, for all of the Hour of Smiles family,
Ronnie,
the lovely Boylan sisters,
And Wacky.
this is Bert Healy saying, ha ha. Hey, old man, hey, dapper dad, you both got the style of Ronnie, old man, fully dressed without one. Oh, yours goes to me, bold, wrongly, they stand with a smile of Ronnie, old man, fully dressed without one. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street, Soundville Road? What you wear from here to here, and love from us go. That matters.
so,
Senator,
so,
janitor,
so,
long pro.
so.
Remember your name, fully dressed without a surprise.
ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiling toes.
Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
Your clothes may be more probably they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed. You're never dressed without an S-M-I-L-E smile. Darn your
This is Mrs. Healy's boyfriend, saying until next time, bonsoir, buenos noches, guten nacht, buenos Sarah, and God, I almost forgot. Good night.
that matters. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and back from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear a vest, you're never fully dressed without a smile, 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 Gardner, smile.
Did I hear happiness in here?
No, Miss Hannigan.
What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard. Next thing you know, they'll make a musical about her. Now clean up this mess.
We're cleaning up for Miss Hannigan. We're cleaning up for Miss Hannigan. Cleaning up for Miss Hannigan.
She never misses. A $50,000 reward. $50,000. What I couldn't do with $50,000. I hate that Annie so much you'd think I was her mother.
Excuse us, ma'am. We knocked upstairs, but nobody answered. Are you the lady that runs this fine orphanage?
Yeah.
Oh, Ralph, I'm scared something's gonna happen to her.
Hush, Shirley. It's gonna be all right. She's gonna be here, and she's gonna be ours again. Miss?
What do you want?
Well, we had terrible troubles back then, and we had to leave our baby here on the front stoop.
Oh, little girl. Oh, Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Please, nothing has happened to her.
I can't believe it. Annie's parents. Where'd you say you come from again?
Oh, well, we come from a farm up in Canada.
Quebec.
With lots of chickens.
The petite little chickens.
And ducks.
Ducks.
And geese.
Oh, you should have seen all the geese.
And, one rooster.
Oh, Rooster, I never would have known it was you in 100 years.
That's right, Aggie. We fooled you, and we're gonna fool Warbucks, too.
And get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
I know a guy out of jail who can doctor up fake birth certificates and any identification we need. But we need your help, Aggie, to help pull this thing off.
Sure, I could help you. A lot. But what's in it for me, Ralph?
Three-way split, Aggie.
Half.
Half! Half, half, half. 25 grand for each. But we gotta do it quick. Give him the old rooster razzle-dazzle. In and out, 2 or 3 minutes at the most. Get the money, get the kid, get out of town.
Yeah, the kid, that's the problem. What do we do with her afterwards?
Aggie, that's no problem.
When the rooster wants something to disappear, it disappears.
For good.
Rooster!
Aggie, we get the 50 grand, we blow this crummy town, and Lil and I will meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah. Easy Street. Easy Street. Annie is the key. S-O-B, S-O-B, S-O-B. Easy Street. Easy Street. That's where we're gonna be.
President Roosevelt has so far lived up to none of his lofty campaign promises. All we have had from Franklin Delano Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust is a great deal of high-flown talk and virtually no action. In a nation racked by poverty, misery, and unemployment, it is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you're listening, we've had enough of your fireside chats. It's time to...
Criticism. Nothing but criticism.
I know.
It's awful.
Have any of you read the Washington Post this morning?
My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Franklin, you've already been elected.
Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Oliver Warwickson friend, Franklin.
Thank you, Louis. Show them in.
Oliver.
Ah, Oliver. Good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Well, who is this we have here?
Mr. President, this is my good friend Annie.
Annie.
She so wanted to meet you that I couldn't resist bringing her along, just to say hello.
Of course. Little girl sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, sir.
Annie, if you'll wait outside, I'll be able to...
No, Oliver. Please, let Annie stay. Keeping a child on hand will keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President. Annie?
Harold Ickes, I don't want to hear so much as a word out of you.
Franklin, a child?
Now, Oliver, since you speak for those happy few Americans who have any sort of money left, I'd like to begin with your views on matters.
Yes, Mr. President. In the words of Calvin Coolidge himself, the
business of this country is business.
Yes, and for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get my factories open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatchers from Germany are getting more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany, what are you thinking? People are starving in this country.
Harold, I know that, but in the long run...
Celia, for those who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is, it's all happening at once. The stock market has taken another nosedive.
Sit-down strikes, riots.
Floods, dust storms.
The FBI hasn't caught Al Capone. Well, I see we all agree on one thing. The situation is hopeless. Getting worse.
Morgenthau, I'd like to see those figures, please.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow will be...
Quiet, little girl.
Harold! What did you say, Annie? Please, go ahead, my dear. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just tickle my chin and grin and sigh. The sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I'll love ya tomorrow. You're only a day away.
Harold Ickes, stand up. What? You heard me. Up. Now, Harold, sing.
Sing?
Yes, sing. Like Annie. I've just decided if my administration is going to be anything, it's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. Now, Harold, sing.
But really, Frank,
Sing.
the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be something about tomorrow.
Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none.
When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin.
At my chin.
Thank you. And say, everyone, Republicans too, sing.
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may,
Mr. President, a telegram.
Ah, thank you, Dewey. Excuse me. This isn't for me. It's for you, Oliver. I'm your secretary in New York. Hundreds of couples jamming street outside house, all claiming to be Annie's parents,
Oh boy.
have begun to screen them. Suggest you return New York at once. Signed, Grace Farrell.
Well, it looks as though the Hour of Smiles has more listeners than we thought, Annie.
Hundreds of couples. One of them's got to be my mother and father.
Well, I recommend that you should be returning to New York immediately.
Yes, Mr. President. If you don't mind. Annie?
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, Annie.
Goodbye, Mr. President. And thank you.
Thank you, Annie. You're the kind of person a president truly needs around him.
Mr. President, what if we set up 100, no, 1,000 federal projects?
Dams.
Yes.
Highways.
Yes.
New post offices.
And put the unemployed to work building them.
We could create 5 million new jobs within 6 months.
And weekly paychecks get those millions off relief and back to paying taxes.
We'll build a country so strong that nobody, including Chancellor Hitler, could ever defeat us in a war.
Mr. President, what we've got to give this country is nothing less than a new outlook,
A new vision.
A new approach.
A new concept.
a new dedication.
A new horizon. A new spirit.
A new attitude.
A new deal! My friends, I said it before, and I'll say it again. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away.
Miss Farrell, I'm afraid there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize that I've talked to 617 women who've claimed to be Annie's mother and 619 men who've said that they were her father? That makes, let's see,
1,236, miss.
all liars. Drake, I never realized there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them were from the Bronx, miss.
Grace, we're back.
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
They're gone, dear. Come and gone. I'm sorry, Annie, but they were all liars and fakes. After nothing but the 50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
I thought for sure someone was gonna be my mom and dad.
Mr. Warbucks, this arrived from the FBI.
Ah, yes. Finally. Elliot Ness has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh boy.
That sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket?
Yes. Over 90,000 were made and sold.
90,000?
Annie, I'm afraid that the gist is that Ness doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you did the best you could. And if you can't find him, nobody can. And anyways, I guess a kid can do fine without parents. I mean, you didn't turn out half bad. You got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the walls and everything.
Excuse us, Mr. Warbucks. We'll go check on the dinner menu.
A Duesenberg is a car. Babe Ruth is the right fielder for the New York Yankees, and there's something else you should know. I made me a fortune, that fortune made 10, been headlined and profiled again and again, but something was missing, I never quite knew. That something was someone, but who? My speeches are greeted with thunderous acclaim at 2 universities bearing my name. Yes, something was missing each time I got through. That something was someone, but who? Who could that someone be? How could she make it known? Who would need me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I would find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams can come true. That something is no one but you. Find it in one little girl. Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something is no one but you. Grace? Grace?
Yes, sir?
Do you have the legal papers I gave you the other day?
I'll get them right away,
No,
sir.
wait, Grace. I want you to stay for a moment. I haven't waltzed since J.P. Morgan went bust. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Gosh gee, Mr. Warbucks. If I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one else I'd rather have than you.
Drake?
Yes, sir?
Call Judge Brandeis and ask her to come over to sign those adoption papers.
Yes, sir.
And Grace?
Yes, sir?
Tell Mrs. Pugh there'll be a house full of guests. We'll need flowers.
Flowers.
Caviar.
Caviar.
Champagne.
Champagne.
And this isn't going to be any ordinary adoption. It's going to be a celebration. And you can have anybody who wants to come to it. Who would you like? Babe Ruth, Johnny Rockefeller, Madame Chiang Kai-shek? She's a lot of fun, you know.
Well, I guess I just like Drake, Miss Farrell, Cecile, Annette, Mrs. Pugh, Mrs. Greer. I guess I just like everybody.
Of course. That's who I'd like to. Drake?
Yes, sir?
Tell the staff it's spiffed up. They're going to be the guests that Annie's adopted.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids too.
Oh no. We'll be far past your bedtime. But I'll tell you what. We'll have everyone from the orphanage over here for a big party.
Miss Hannigan too?
Miss Hannigan too. Why not?
Oh boy.
Excuse me, sir. Everyone is getting, and these are your words, spiffed up for the party.
Not good. I think Annie and I should get spiffed up to. Grace,
Yes, sir?
have Cecile put Anne in one of her new dresses. Why, Grace, that's a very pretty dress you're wearing.
Thank you, sir.
Have Cecile put Anne in one of her dresses and have her do something with her hair. I don't know. Take her upstairs and, well, gussy her up.
Yes, sir.
Everything's humming now,
Good times are coming now since you came away. It's sunny, sunny every day. We just miss bad times. Now they're all yesterday's news. Since Annie kicked out the blues. Rockefeller's got Annie. Annie's got Betsy. By far, by far, by far. Mama's got Jeff and Eleanor and Dion.
We got Annie.
Staff, my friends, welcome to the happiest night of my life. Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last, together forever. We're tying a knot, they never can sever.
I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you. You wrap me around that cute little finger. You made life a song. You made me the singer.
And what's that tattoo you always ba-ba-boo?
Ba-ba-ba, anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
Not now, that's then. I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas.
But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you.
Hamlet needed his mother.
All we needed is shop. All we needed is brother.
Or else he'd go kerplunk. The two of our kind, the happiest pair now.
Like a cloud about down, I'm floating on air now. And what's the title of a dream that just came true?
I don't need anything.
Anything.
Anything. I don't need anything but
Sir, Judge Brandeis is arrived.
Annie, Oliver, we're ready to begin. Now, the adoption procedure is very simple. According to the laws in the state of New York,
Sir,
What?
sir.
Excuse us, folks. We didn't mean to interrupt. Look, Cheryl, there's our Annie.
Who are you? Honey, we are your mom and dad.
Mudge. Ralph Mudge is my name. And here's my wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you are Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge?
You see, honey, we were sick and broke. We didn't have anywhere to turn, and a man offered us a job up in Canada.
But we couldn't bring along no baby.
We loved you, Annie. We really did, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, is it? We've seen a great number of people who've claimed to be...
Proof? I expect you'll be wanting proof of who we are. Here are a driver's license and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl. Name Anne Elizabeth Mudge. Born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge. October 28th, 1922, New York, New York.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
Yes, I know. but I still don't...
Please, mister, you gotta believe us. We got on a Greyhound and went straight to the orphanage. But the lady said our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie, all these years I've dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, on the day that Annie was left at the orphanage.
Oh, here's something you wouldn't be knowing about. But when we left Annie, we left half a silver locket with her, so that one day we would...
Ralph, look, Annie's wearing it.
Oh, and here's the half we kept. It's a perfect fit.
Oh, thank God, Ralph, she's our little Annie.
She is.
She seems to be.
Well, if you'll be getting Annie's things together, we'll be taking her along.
Take her?
No.
Mr. Mudge, what about the money?
Well, we ain't got much money, but we'd be glad to pay you whatever.
You mean you haven't heard that I'll offer a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove they are Annie's parents?
No, we didn't hear anything about no check. Anyway, we don't want no money for our Annie.
Right, we don't want no money for Annie.
On the other hand, Cheryl, remember that pig farm up in New Jersey? With $50,000, we could buy it. We could raise Annie right, in the country, with fresh air, fresh eggs.
Fresh ham.
Fresh ham. Certified, huh? All I gotta do is make it out to myself?
Yes, that's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes. You don't mind if Annie stays here for the night. Then you can come pick her up in the morning. Annie and the check.
Oh.
Problem?
Oh, no, whatever you prefer, sir. We better be getting back to our hotel. Goodbye, Annie. Until tomorrow morning. Then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Goodbye, Annie love.
Goodbye, all. Oops. Pardon me, Blondie.
Well, Annie, this is wonderful news. Annie has found her parents. Seem to be a very nice couple.
You're lucky, Annie.
Right, I'm lucky. Just think. A pig farm?
Ms. Greer,
Yes, sir?
champagne. We must celebrate. We've just heard the most wonderful news in the world. Annie has found her mother and father. I propose a toast. To Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge. Annie.
Good evening, everyone. I seem to have the same effect on everyone.
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I think I've seen him someplace before. I just can't remember where or when, but I have the oddest feeling he's not who he says he is.
Mr. President?
Franklin.
Franklin? Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver. Whatever I can do for you.
Nothing to fear. Betcha New Jersey's as nice as right here. Betcha my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby. Maybe.
Thank you, Grace. I could have never been able to. Good morning, Annie.
Good morning, Annie.
Good morning, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Yeah, well, my parents are coming for me, so I just thought I'd wait for them here. I guess they'll be taking me out to the country. You'll come visit me, right?
Yes, I'll come visit you, Annie.
You're up early, too.
We've been up all night, and we've had quite a time of it. FBI men coming and going. Annie, did you know that President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
We've got something very difficult to tell you.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? It's good to see you again.
It's nice to see you too, sir.
Franklin?
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the paper and the handwriting of your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yeah, but we already know that. Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
No, dear. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Well, where are they?
Annie.
Annie, your mother and father passed away a long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all. Just like all the other kids.
Are you all right, Annie?
Yeah. I mean, I knew they always loved me. And so they would have come back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Atta girl. Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could have easily been forged. But the thing was, they knew about the locket.
The locket? That's your key.
Yes, the locket. But no one knew about the locket except for us and the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Excuse me, sir. Miss Hannigan, the children from the orphanage.
Ah, Miss Hannigan. I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here, and I'd know you anywheres. You're the Oliver Warbucks, right?
Yes, Miss Hannigan. Let me introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Miss Farrell, of course.
Sure.
And this is the President of the United States.
Yeah.
And my butler, Drake.
Mr. Warbucks, this arrived from the FBI.
Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Annie, come look at this.
Leaping lizards! Who would have guessed?
Show it to the President.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Show them in.
With pleasure, sir.
Franklin, shall I have them call for your car?
No, Eleanor can wait.
Won't you please come in, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge?
Good morning, all.
Good
Look,
morning.
Cheryl, there's our little girl.
You're a little girl.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, dear.
Hi, Dad.
Well, we don't want to keep you. We just came to get our Annie. Her suitcase?
Allow me.
Oh, and the check.
Ah, yes. The check. I'd almost forgotten. $50,000. Certified.
Certified?
Certified.
Pator of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Pator of, the jig is up.
Yes.
But
The jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as the...
Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Franklin, I believe that fraud is a federal offense, and that your Secret Servicemen have the power to arrest.
Indeed they do. Drake, hand them over.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Oh, and arrest her too, please.
What? Me? I never saw these people till yesterday.
Come off it, Aggie.
Yes, sis, if we're going down, you're coming with us.
Oliver, sir, I ain't done nothing to you. Annie, tell him how good and how nice I always was to you.
But remember the one thing you always taught me, Miss Hannigan? Never tell a lie.
Brat! I'll let you in on a secret, you little gold digger. I never liked you. And I never liked any of yous either.
Your days are numbered.
Let me at her! Let me at her!
Annie, we'd like to meet your friends.
Oh, sure. Kids, this is Miss Farrell.
Hello.
And this is Mr. Daddy Warbucks.
Hello.
Hi, kids.
Oh, yeah. And that's the President of the United States.
Hi.
Hi, kids. Kids, Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
Yeah!
You won't have to work anymore. Instead, you'll have classrooms and teachers.
But listen, kids, no more mush.
No more rush! No more rush! No more
Yes,
rush!
yes. For you, and perhaps for all of us. I believe this is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life. And to celebrate, I've got you a little present, Annie.
Sandy! Aw, good boy.
The sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow, till there's none. Just thinking about tomorrow, clears away the cobwebs and the sorrows, till there's none. When I'm such a day.